So we will start. Thank you everybody for being here. My name is Julie LeBrun. I'm from Canada. And I'm the content creator and training manager at OCA. It's been since February now, this year. So I've proposed a lot of webinars and now the talks here. So today's talk is about OCA modules. So it's a must-have modules we have identified with the consultant working group as a module you should always use on all your database for all your customers. So today's module guest is mass editing. It's a module I have used a lot in my years as a functional. So I will give you some tips and tricks. So some module information. Like it says here, this modules will allow you to edit several records at the same time. So for example, if I want to update a salesperson on different contacts, instead of going into each form, changing the salesperson, I can do it with the mass editing feature. So you can add values, you can modify values, but you can also remove values. The module is available since the beginning of Odoo in version 6 to 15. And the name was mass editing. But in version 16, they changed the technical name to server action mass edit. So that's a thing you need to know when you're looking for this module into OCA shop or GitHub, that depending on the version, the name is different. From version 6 to version 10, you could find the mass edit module under the server tool repository. But since version 11, to access the module, you now need to go into server UX repository. So the name changed and they changed it where it was stuck on the GitHub repositories. So a few people are still in version under 11, so I would say server UX. To access this feature from version 6 to 13, you had to go as a member of the administration settings group to the application settings, and you had a menu, mass operation, with the submenu mass editing. But because there were some changes in the module since the version 14, to access this feature, you go into debug mode as a member of administration settings. This doesn't change, but you go in debug mode in the application settings, the technical menu, and then you will have the section actions, and you find the server actions. So it's now a feature integrated into the server actions for those who know a little bit about the technical stuff. So let's have a demo of this module. I will show you how it works. So here I'm on a version 18 database. I have already installed the module. So I will go into settings. I'm a member of the administration setting group, so I can access the settings application, but I need to go in debug mode. If you know this extension, it's very, very useful to go onto the debug mode. So because I have zoomed for you, so I will go into the plus. Technical hits here. I go down into actions, and I find my server actions. So I will create a new server action because I have a customer who wants to be able to edit several fields into the context form and don't want to go import, export, and everything. So I will create a new one. So mass edit, and then contact. I have to choose the type. So there's a new type. The module adds a new type in the server action. So you need to select mass edit records. And then you need to select your model. So I said it was under the contacts. So I will just write contact. So you can do your search with the functional name of the model or the technical name. So I could have write res dot partner, and I would have also the option to select my model. Then into the field section, I can select the fields I want to be able to edit in mass. So I said the salesperson. It's that easy. Maybe the country, and what else could be useful? Country. Well, we will go with those two, okay? You can do it for just one field, but you can combine more fields of the same model. So I will just go and save. We'll duplicate this. Go into contacts. In list view, okay, I need to select, for example, here the salesperson is not defined and the country is United States. So I want to change the salesperson and the country. I want to define a salesperson and I want to change the country for those contacts. So you can use the filter to have the list of records you want to edit. It's easier, but for today I will just go with the first ones, okay? I go under actions. Oh, okay. As you can see, there's not my mass edit action is not there. Why? Because I didn't refresh. So I will refresh and do it again. Do I have it? Oh no, I forgot something else. It's new, that's why. I need to create the contextual action, okay? So it's a big word, it's a big expression to say create the action under the action menu. So I will go there, refresh. Before select, I will select just one just to be sure it's there. Yes, it's there. Okay. So let's say that the salesperson mass edit. Something went wrong. If you really are stuck, CD telecom. Server connection. Yeah. I will just for the two of them. I'm on a run boat, so sometimes there's things like this that happens. Something went wrong. Mass edit, create. Everything is fine here. Sorry. Well, what?
It's an RPC error.
Yeah, it says.
Some rendering. Have you tried before?
It's about selection user ID. So you don't have an access, is it?
Yes. You don't need usually to, you just need to have a settings, administration setting rights.
Have you tried before on the Rumble?
Yes.
No? The same instance?
Yeah, maybe I will try with another one.
Yeah.
No, I will just go there. GitHub. Server UX. I've talked too much today. I was on this one.
Did you try to get it?
Yeah, I will stop it and start it again. Maybe in the meantime. Okay, start. You will see a lot of pop-ups. Well, okay. It's still there. No, I have the same error. I will try with yes, with another version.
Maybe better you check the rule you made in the server action. It could be causing concern.
Yes, I will try with the version 17 just to be sure.
We ourselves made mass editing since version 8.
Yes?
Yeah. Serpent considering made it.
So I will just go here. Try me. So if you didn't know how to use the run boats, that's a little demo. You have to refresh to see it. It's live now. Okay. Maybe not. I will use this one. It takes less time. Yeah, the difference between the two is because in one there's all the repos modules already installed. In the other one, the base only, you have to install everything you need. So you have to install all the modules, the application, so it takes time. I don't have my contact. Okay. So, actions, server actions. We will create mass edit. I recommend to give the name of your model in the name of the action, so it's easier to follow up afterwards. So I have selected the type, I have selected my model, and then I will go in salesperson, country, create contextual action, duplicate, I will refresh, list view. Okay, so here it is. So it says that the treatment will be processed on the 2 selected records. There's one thing you need to know. When you use the mass editing feature, it will overwrite what was in the field. So if you remove the information, if you replace the information, if you had it will just erase what was that and add the new information. So you won't have any history or traceability. So if you need to make changes that need to have a history, I recommend you to use the export-import feature. So you export your data, your records, you do the changes, and then you re-import them, and you have the option to have a history log on what's on the change on the chatter. But it's a bit brutal, the mass editing. But when information that are not that important, like a phone number, the country, or it's important, but it's not vital information like accounting information, for example. So it's very useful. So I can just do nothing with this field. It depends on what I want to do. I can set. So I go here and I set Joel as my salesperson, and I will set. It was United States. I prefer Canada.
Don't we all?
So as you can see, the first two now as Joel as a salesperson, and now it's Canada. And because I changed for the parent contact Canada, so all the child partners were changed too. There's other features in it. So I went with the simple, you just add your fields and then you create the contextual action. But maybe you want to give some information to your user that will be able to use this feature. So you have a message section. So I could say, be careful, this action is brutal. And then save. And if I come back here, I will refresh. When I go into the action, I have the message here. So you can have some messages. You can also say, maybe I don't want anybody to be able to use this action. Like I said, it's brutal. So you don't want to give all your users access to this feature. So maybe it's just for my sales manager. I want them to be able to update the information on the contacts. So I will use the allowed groups here, and I will select the allowed groups. So like I said, maybe sell, is it installed? I don't think so. I will go with purchase, okay? So the purchase managers, the administrators, the group can do it. And because I'm sorry for the microphone. If I'm a group that like superior to this one, like the administration settings, it inherits all the other groups. So I will be able to do it also. I don't have to put all the other groups that have more rights than this one. So purchase administrator, maybe it will just, yes, I have time. I will show you with the other user. So Mark Demo is a purchase user. So it should not see the mass edit option. So I will log in with Mark Demo. Oops, I close this one. Yes, I know. Okay. So I go under the contacts in list view. I select, and then the mass editing option is not there. because I don't have access to it. So let's see. Yes, that's it for the demo. So here are some resources. There's an OCA blog on this module explaining how to use it, some use cases. It's really, really interesting. And it's not a blog like with 2 lines. It's a blog. So you should really go there and read it. And if you didn't scan the QR code or you want to come back to it later, you just go into oducommunity.org/blog and you search for mass edit and you will find it one more time. There's also a module demo video. I've just done one, but there's another one existing on accessible on the Drive, Google Drive, so you can access the video demo of these. But you had one with me, so it's better. And there's the OCA mailing list you can use to communicate with the contributors and other people. So now it's your time. Questions, doubts, comments?
Questions?
Nothing.
I want to add for everybody. Such model are okay for everybody who is listening. The way Julie mentioned that the mass editing is a good module which every installation of
Yes.
Odoo should have.
Yes.
There's another great OCA module, set of modules called multi-tier approval validation, जैसे base tier approval, sales tier approval. That's for multi-level of approval mechanism. That's one of the greatest addition to your installation, because by default Odoo does not provide that extensive options of multi-level approvals.
Yes.
So along with mass editing, of course, a great module. But these approvals are also good to add.
Yes, we have a list on the documentation page on the website. There's a list of must-have base modules, and then you have must-have accounting modules, and we will continue with those pages with sales, manufacturing, inventory, etc.
Great.
So if you want to collaborate to those lists, like Jay just did, you can send us or me some messages and say, you should add those modules in the must-have modules.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Already accounting has mass editing. Accounting?
No,
out
all
of box.
models, everything in the database you can use the mass editing on it.
Okay, but how does this module differentiate between Odoo's out-of-box mass editing?
It's because with Odoo, if I remember well, you have less options than what we did here. It's just that you're in a list view, you can select some data and then you can change it on one and it will change on all, but you cannot add the allowed groups. So you cannot restrict this for the different groups. You cannot also, Jay?
You have to change one field at one time.
Yes, it's one field, yes. So here I could change the country, the salesperson, I could change like 5 fields in one click. With the basic Odoo, you cannot do it.
Yeah,
so it's a more advanced mass edit.
It is even controlled with the access control as well. All over there, everybody will be able to edit. That will be a problem.
Yes.
I think, so if installing this module, is there any way we can deactivate what Odoo already has out of box?
It's not into the module, no.
This is something we could probably think about.
You mean you want to deactivate what Odoo provides by default editing of fields?
Because then what will happen is this would be a standard implementation.
One little change, you simply allow stop editable equal to 1. You stop it, nobody will be able to do it. Just little flag.
Yes.
That will work.
Yeah, I think this is a good idea. Thank you. Yeah.
Editable equal to false, that stops everybody's edit.
Any more questions, doubts, comments? Do you think you will use it?
I think I will use it.
Great. I recommend it very, very much. So thank you. You can stay and discuss a little bit in the room because we have still time, but thank you very much.